back again with some more Vannda. Of course, this is Trevor side 3, Return to Sovan Fum, okay, and the 5th song is called Metta. Okay, the official audio. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the best album I've ever listened to in the last couple of years. Like, it's so inspirational, so amazing. So check it out and let's get it, guys.
Vì sao bạn trai trong cả chỉ còn khmai và đánh nhà thay để xa tha đừng con bụng mai mi metta karana thà rồi te chia play super puta sasana ri sai do dum kai.
Hold on, this one's gonna be lyrically heavy. So Khmer blood runs through me. It was like written. So he's saying, you know, for me to be a legend was of course written in the flipping stones, because he has Khmer blood, which is strong fighter warrior spirit. Okay, I was determined to take care of my parents. I was determined to, you know, buy my parents a house, be wealthy, okay, be compassionate. I love that. And he said right there at the end, may Buddhism's influence reach the moon and beyond. So he's saying, you know, I think there are Buddhists in Cambodia. In a lot of these Asian countries, they're Buddhist, okay? So he's saying that spirit of Khmer and that beautiful, you know, motivational spirit lives on, and it has to reach the moon and beyond. It goes far beyond just Earth. Different instrument used this time. That's a different instrument. You know, it sounds almost like a flippin' drum and bass a little bit. He said that energy and strength is growing inside me with the teaching of Buddha, okay, can hold my attention. So he's getting more religious on this song. This is the first time I think I've ever heard Vannda talk about Buddhism and religion in a way that he's saying, I'm humbly and respect, I bow before the enlightened one. I bow before the enlightened one, which is Buddha, okay? So he's kind of mentioning his religion quite a bit here. That's very, very cool to see. Shout out to Buddha, okay? So what did he say? He said, if you're a human, the merits you build lead to being reborn as a deity. So yeah, in Buddhism, they one of their teachings is that they're reborn as something great. Okay, so you don't just die. Okay, there's actually an afterlife. Okay, something that's better, like an animal, or like you come back as another human, but you're back, you know, to help the world again. Okay, human and the spirit are divine. I love that, guys. You must have morals. You must maintain them. Don't be screwing people over. Don't be doing anything bad. Okay, have morals and, you know, help people push forward through life. I love that. This is a great track. Again, every song is super inspirational, motivational. It's just, man, Vannda is on a different planet to everybody else. Seriously. that same kind of traditional Khmer instrument, I think it's like a flute or some sort of tin whistle that, they mentioned it, you guys have mentioned it before in this channel, but that sort of traditional, wind instrument is playing as well in the background. It almost sounds like the snare, or it sounds like the kind of, the snare drum or something as well.
Đôi Việt Nam ban traiខ្ញុំកើតជាកូនខ្មែរបដិញ្ញាថែរក្សាថាដឹងគុណពុកម៉ែមានមេត្តាករណាផ្ការយទៅជាផ្លែសុព្រះពុទ្ធសាសនារិសាយដល់ដួងខែដោយវាសនាបានចែកខ្ញុំកើតជាកូនខ្មែរបដិញ្ញាថែរក្សាថាដឹងគុណពុកម៉ែមានមេត្តាករណាផ្ការយទៅជាផ្លែសុព្រះពុទ្ធសាសនារិសាយដល់ដួងខែ
Okay, so the beats switched up again near the end. So the beats are very unique in this album. Switching up every now and again, you can feel it just bouncy, this beat. You can hear the subwoof, the bass really coming through at the end right here. That's powerful. It sounds powerful. Amazing, amazing. So that's Trevasai 3, Return to Savannah from, and the song is Metta. So way more, religious on this track. I think it's the first time I've ever heard Vannda talk so openly about Buddhism and religion. The wisdom that he guides. Okay, Buddha's flag with 6 colors of Buddha's radiant halo. So he's talking about the different sort of compassions. The monks guide us to share compassion. The monks, we always, in the Western world, we always look at those monks, the Chinese monks, the different monks where they're religious, they're super strong and they can like bend, metal with their necks and stuff, and like they're super cool. They obviously get their power from the spirits and stuff like that. We always look at them in great admiration. So very, very cool to see that. Much love from Ireland again. Cambodian music, Khmer music, the best ever. One of the best to ever do it. Vannda. Let me know your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next song off Trevasai 3.